and welcome to Cheeky Richo's fish cakes. These are absolutely delicious, very economical, making good use of either tinned or fresh fish. We're using fresh today because Richo's caught me some beautiful fresh brim. He's deboned them, filleted and skinned them, and if you want to know how to do that, he's actually got a video up on this channel showing you exactly how to do that. The ingredients are in the recipe box below. We've been out to the garden and got hold of a handful of fresh organic herbs. So let's get started. Okay, to a pan of cold water, we're going to add our salt and our potatoes that have just been cut into chunks and peeled. We're going to cook these until they are well boiled, and then we're going to mash them. The potatoes are boiling. We're just going to chop our herbs into small pieces. Use the stalks of the parsley. It doesn't really matter because there's plenty of flavour in that, and it will be cooked in. Same thing with our spring onions. Dice our onions too. Okay, now we just prep our fish. We're just going to chop this. It's raw fish, so quite firm. If you're using tin fish, use the same method, only just drain it very well and flake it with a fork. We're using a mixture of flathead and brim here. Okay, potatoes are nice and soft now. They're not smashed up at all. So we'll just put those to one side to cool off a little bit. This is our fish. Don't mince it because you really want to have some fish pieces in there. Otherwise it's just going to taste like processed stuff. Okay, now we're just going to mash our spuds now. Don't put any milk or butter or anything in this because your fish is going to be quite moist and you need it to actually soak up some of the starch in the potatoes. The potatoes are actually going to be the binder. You can use a fork for this if you like. It's just a bit quicker. It's with all the lump. Okay, it's in with our chopped onion, our herbs, parsley and spring onion, freshly cracked pepper, sea salt flakes. Just give this a mix all around. The heat of the potatoes will actually start to take the rawness off those onions. Even though they're going to be cooked, it'll just mix it in nicely. And now it's in with our fish pieces. Our egg, which is an excellent binder. And because the fish cakes, in goes some fish sauce. Mix that till it's well combined. And now we've got a medium ice cream baller here, or cookie scoop, and we're just going to take portions of our mixture and just pop it onto a baking tray lined with baking paper and coat them well in panko breadcrumbs. You don't need to use an egg and flour wash. The breadcrumbs will stick to it quite well and give a nice crispy crumb coat. For a gluten-free version, you could use gluten-free crumbs or cornmeal or polenta. Press the crumbs well in and place the fish cakes back onto the baking tray awaiting frying. No need to refrigerate them, it'll cook straight away as it is. This is a very economical recipe. It actually makes 2 cookie trays full of fish balls, which are perfect for an hors d'oeuvre, finger food or a main meal. Now on a medium heat in a non-stick pan, we have heated some canola oil. Now we're just going to drop our little fish cakes in. Don't overcrowd the pan because we want them to stay nice and crispy. But as you add more, the oil will rise higher up the sides of the fish cakes and be a little bit deeper. You want to be able to turn these little guys over and you don't want them to burn. Have some absorbent paper available to soak up any excess oil. Okay, after 4 minutes time to turn over our little fish cakes. They're golden brown on the other side, well cooked, haven't stuck, smell amazing. So just turn them over very, very carefully because they are really quite delicate. We've got some wedges going in the active fryer at the moment. We've already made our coleslaw in a couple of seconds. With some wedges of lemon or some dipping sauce, these are going to be delicious. Once they're nice and golden all over, we just take them out, pop them on some paper towel to drain, and keep them in a warm place while we cook the rest. They've been on for about 6 minutes and they'll be moist and tender inside. Lovely fresh fish texture. And there you have it, Cheeky Richo's fresh fish cakes. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration. If you'd like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, just check out our Cheeky Richo channel. And don't forget to please subscribe and do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you and we're uploading lots of videos every week. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day.